Our top story tonight, evacuations following an explosion and a gas leak in the Upstate.
It happened in the 200 block of Garlington Road in Greenville County. News 13's Darren Vitello was on the scene all day. He joins us live from our Greenville News Center. And Darren, any workers suffer injuries?
Well, Darcel, luckily no injuries, but fire officials tell us the situation could have been far worse, with a potentially deadly plume of gas in the area. The day began like any other for Corey White until he pulled into work.
I noticed some fire trucks and some policemen and a bunch of my coworkers, about 10-15 us, standing outside.
Less than an hour before White pulled into the parking lot, an explosion sent his coworkers into a frenzy.
Yeah, they were sitting at their desks, and all I heard, they heard an explosion, heard a shake. You know, some of their coffee cups were shaking, so they wondered it could have been an earthquake, maybe. But
it was no earthquake. A tank of argon gas blew up behind Accurate Brazing. Mauldin Fire Chief Russell Sapp says the top of the tank shot up into the sky.
We think it probably went up in the air, probably 30 to 40 feet.
But what goes up must come down, and when it did, it caused even more damage.
It broke loose some lines and things like this on some nitrogen tanks.
So a nitrogen and argon plume formed, posing a deadly threat to workers in the area.
If you walked into it, it would actually, stop your breathing process.
Sapp says nobody walked into the plume and there were no injuries. Firefighters contained the gas leaks by late morning, a relief for White and his coworkers.
Everyone was scared that, there was going to be a huge fire.
White says after finding out everyone survived without injuries, they started to actually enjoy the evacuation.
It's kind of fun, yeah, relax and have a good time talking.
But White says there's no doubt him and his coworkers were still shaken up.
No loud explosions like that, shaking buildings. I never heard anything like that.
And tonight, fire officials tell us the cause of the explosion is under investigation. Live in the Greenville News Center, Darren Botello, News 13.